No, I didn't. You're there. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our talk show, the number one podcast in this room. Welcome to our nightly edition.
It's our talk show after dark.
Now in Florida.
Now in Florida. It's now after.
We're gonna have to wait till
dark.
for Australia. Does that mean it's light in Australia?
Probably light in Australia right now. Everybody's waking up. Welcome back, folks. Don't forget we have audio version on Anchor FM, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, and wherever you get your podcast news. Eventually, I'm just gonna get picked up for that. They're like, "D, you can voice act?" I'm like, "Yeah, of
I
course
really
I
want
can."
him to do it. I'm gonna write some scripts for him. I want to do animation.
I can be a pirate. Well, Yar. Don't forget that it's September. Whoa. What's back in time? Don't forget that it's November. It's almost the end of November. And as such, November is Stomach Cancer Awareness Month.
It is Lip's birthday.
All the stomach cancer.
It's the Lip's birthday.
Lep gives people stomach cancer. Also, it is November, which I said already, and that makes it Thanksgiving month. And as such, our charity is Feeding South Florida because we live in South Florida. So that is the charity this month, and the link will be down below.
Is that some kind of Indian charity?
Huh?
It was that or Indian charity?
Native American.
Native American, sorry, yes.
They don't say Indian.
We did steal their land. All right, today's Fuck My Life. Today, after buying my girlfriend an expensive gift for her birthday, cooking her breakfast in bed, and treating her all day, ending with dinner and cake at her parents', she burst into tears and she said her whole day was ruined. Why, you ask? Because I forgot to buy her a birthday card. Fuck my life.
So wait, you cooked her breakfast in bed.
Mm-hmm.
You bought her an expensive birthday gift.
Treated her the whole day, all day for her. Today's her day.
Just,
Mannequin, pedicure,
just
lunch.
Just tried to go above and beyond.
Above and beyond.
But you forgot
To buy her a birthday card.
You're a monster.
Right?
you were just straight a monster.
That happened to someone else I knew. I'm not going to say any names.
Oh,
but
yeah?
He forgot
Who?
to buy her flowers and she flipped out. But he did almost the exact same thing.
Who?
I can't say.
You can't say?
It's anonymous.
Is it somebody I know?
Yeah.
Is it me? Oh, well, as long as it's not me, I don't give a fuck.
They're married now.
Oh. Are you sure it's not me?
I'm sure.
Did all that stuff and forgot to buy a birthday card.
But you didn't do the dishes.
See, now that sounds like me.
That sounds more like you?
Did. Got gifts, chocolate. Forgot to do the dishes. Like, goddamn, salt of the earth.
Ruined.
You get out of my fucking sight right goddamn now. You go out to Walgreens and you find me a fucking card and you sign it and you say something sweet in it and you bring it back. No?
Poor guy. I feel his pain. You said TikTok I sent the group?
No.
Since you and Kim, a girl's holding a guy and her hand's like this, and the other guy's holding her hand.
Oh, yeah.
You see his heart breaking.
Yeah. I was like, why is he holding her hand?
Well, she came with that guy.
Oh, okay. See, just like that, right? I'm not going to sit there and hold your hand while you're making out with another guy. Right? I'm appeal, and it's like, I hope that other guy can pick your shit up off the porch when you come.
But the guy's face.
Like.
This ain't happening. This is happening.
It's when I set all your shit on fire.
He's about to shoot the place up.
Like.
That guy's face. You wrecked his whole world.
Like, what happened? It's like, oh, well, she, doesn't live here anymore.
She doesn't live here anymore.
She moved out today.
Unwillingly.
Oh, waiting for video. All right, Josh. So, what news do we got today? Talk about.
Oh, yes. News. Today's news, Saints Row delayed until August 2022.
Wonder why they're delaying games.
The reboot apparently it is, was originally slated for February 2022, but needs more time to improve quality.
Well, because it's not supposed to be like a continuation of the other 4 games.
They don't want the same thing that happened with
Cyberpunk 99.
So it needs more time to improve quality.
Yeah, that game was a dumpster fire. Like, and then after they fixed it, they tried to put it out again. Like
after they put
game.
the fire out, shit relit on fire. Even though they gave money back and made the game cheaper.
Right. It's like, oh, it's good now. We got it, right?
When Vegeta plays Cyberpunk and it's all lines, he's like, "Oh shit, give me the better computer."
What is this bullshit?
But they're trying to make sure the fans get what their fans deserve. It's me and my honest, the best Saints Row I played was Saints Row 2.
Right.
PS3. When you broke out of jail.
I like 3 and 4 were probably my favorite. The theatrics of it.
Yes, and got
3 had Burt Reynolds in it, so
yes. And it was a good story. You had to take your land back because all the gangs took over. You're freshly out of jail. To me, it was better than Grand Theft Auto 4. It came out at the same time.
Yeah, even at the times when it got kind of like fucking out there, like in 4,
Well, 4 got out there.
4 got
3,
really
2.
Yeah, but it's like
2 was.
It was out there, but it.
You got your game back. You just had different colors for your gang and stuff like that, and it got kind of weird in the storyline. But it brought everyone together.
I think the best thing about 4 was probably the dubstep gun.
Yes.
And watching the vehicles and all the fucking people like freak out and dubstep and shit.
And you finally got alive.
Right, and then when Christmas came around, they put out a patch for the Christmas version of the dubstep gun. And that was just, amazing. Like, I don't even like dubstep, but
at the same time, that's the only time I used the gun. Everything else, I was a superhero.
Right.
I beat people up. I was the Flash.
Use the shit out of the dubstep gun, and once you got it though, you're like, fuck my powers. I got a dubstep gun.
Basically, that was it.
Just gonna.
And I'm invincible, or it lets you do the cheats. Like you get to a certain level.
You didn't even need the cheats. The cheats were in the game.
As you hit a certain level.
It's like, you got the superpowers, and then when you brought Earth back, it's like, oh, here's your super suit, so you can keep having your powers.
Yep.
It's like, well, this is ridiculous.
This came a lot from 2.
Ridiculous.
From just taking over game territory, becoming president, and now living in a VR world.
Right.
Crazy.
You weren't actually president for that long. It was about 5 minutes in the beginning of the game.
Badass president, though. You're punching people. You didn't need no Secret Service. Where you just need your boys. What do you mean? And he upgraded the entire White House. It was a fucking Gatling gun.
I like how they were actually bringing stars in to play parts in the game, though, like Burt Reynolds. Oh, what's the fucking one black guy who's always yelling?
Oh, they had they had him.
I can't remember his fucking
Was he
name. Yeah, he was in the fourth one.
Wait. He was in Ghostbusters.
No,
not him.
No,
not that black guy.
No, it's 2 different people.
I know who you're talking about, though.
Right. He's normally in the military.
Yes.
Mr.
President. Yes.
Right. He's normally your chief of staff, stuff like that in the movie.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
But so that's what they put him in the game was.
Oh,
you could just look up the cast. You got a computer. What were we gonna say before I interrupted you?
There's photo shoots leaking out there that the original Ghostbuster cast was on set for the movie.
So I was looking at that. I know they were on set for an interview.
They took pictures. That's what I saw too.
And I know that I believe
the black guy looks the best out of all of them.
That he aged
so well.
Well, Egon's not even with us anymore.
He's not. They even mentioned that in the movie.
Right, which is really hard because that's why Bill Murray didn't want to do another one because Egon was gone.
Because you're gonna build the stuff.
Right, and if you look at a lot of Bill Murray's films before Ghostbusters, him and Egon, the guy who plays Egon, right? I can't remember his name. I just know he's Egon. Were in a lot of movies, Stripes, all kinds of stuff like that together. What?
Chris Pratt was the male president in Saints Row 4. And Michelle Rodriguez was the female president.
Yeah, that didn't surprise me.
Harry Cruz was Benjamin King.
Yeah.
Elisa Dushku.
Alicia Dushkus.
Dushku. The one from Buffy.
Dushkus.
He was in Bring It On. He was in Buffy.
Oh, you mean
the other Slayer?
No. Not
She's Faith in Buffy.
Not the one from How I Met Your Mother.
No.
What was her name? Lily.
Not Lily.
Oh, fuck.
Brock Lesnar.
Yeah.
Where's that guy?
But so there's a lot of
East David. That's him.
There's a lot of actors who are getting pulled over from doing
Emmys, and that motherfucker still played voice acting.
Right. Well, I mean,
what's his name's in it?
Video games need voice actors.
Rob Van Dam.
Yeah. You know.
Roddy Piper. Before he died.
Like I said, you have
Miley Kunis?
Oh, my face froze, Josh. Reset my face.
Yeah.
So, like I said, you've got a lot of actors and singers.
Neil Patrick Harris is Veteran Child. Oh yeah,
right.
He was Veteran Child.
A lot of actors and stuff are coming over to video games because there's parts that need to be voiced.
I think the best
and played.
None was Unleashed. It was the guy from Smallville who played Doomsday.
Far Cry, the one guy who's the bad guy in Far Cry. He's really well known.
Call of Duty had Kevin Spacey in it.
Yeah, Kevin Spacey and Soap. So like I said, it's not just animation or anything anymore. They're using, that's why the Kratos is from Stargate.
He is.
Yeah. He's the guy with the emblem on his head from Stargate.
Boy.
And he's been Kratos for a long time, So. What?
Our next news.
Oh, okay. What's our next news?
The guy that plays, I think, Shorty or whatever in Star Trek with the visors. He did Reading Rainbow. LeVar Burton. Will host.
Did you say Shorty?
Jordy.
Oh, Jordy.
Jordy, yeah. Ford, yeah. He was an engineer. He will host the new Trivial Pursuit game show coming.
So the premise.
Apparently, he was a guest host on Jeopardy after Trebek died in July.
Him and Blossom, the girl from Big Bang.
Is she the main host now? The other guy got in trouble.
No, I think she took it over.
The other guy got in trouble. He got canceled.
But everybody wanted LeVar Burton to do it. But LeVar Burton's very busy. Like for being
out of the game for so long.
Right. He's still a very busy man.
I think he's been producers on some of the Star Trek stuff.
That's just like what you call it?
He was in Star Trek.
Brendan Fraser's now coming back into the spotlight, and he's
in that new show with Smallville.
Right. He's really busy. All of a sudden, like he just went from like fell off to like, oh, you want to get back to work?
He did.
Like, well, because we'll get you back to work. We miss you.
He hit his face because he got overweight, but he was in Doom Patrol.
Right.
But they just did voice acting because he was the robot.
Right.
But he was still that big, and then they stopped because DC Universe was bought out by HBO, and then HBO finally renewed Doom Patrol, so he came back. But he also did the show.
Well, most of it was after Mummy. Like after the Mummy, he
just stopped.
He just stopped.
He
for a
said
while.
something. There was an interview with him, like something not bullying, but something because and it's hard too. He went from that.
Right.
I mean, George the Jungle.
Yeah, but I mean that's nothing in Hollywood. They get you back in shape, boy. Like they put you in shape real quick.
Going from fucking 90s Encino Man till how you look now. Well, everyone looks in fit in their 20s.
Right, and that's what happens.
We all can't be Mark Wahlberg in his 40s fucking just
right, jacked.
But not even jacked.
Bruce Willis, 60 years old, still fucking built.
Like Mark Wahlberg says is like dad built, but at the same time he has a 6-pack abs.
It's like how old's Van Diesel? He's still built like a brick shit house.
Well, he goes between movies though, because sometimes he gets like Mark Wahlberg, The Rock.
Oh, yeah,
Bruce
The Rock
Willis,
never.
They all train at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
Like they go to bed like at 8.
I got to get up at 4 and
Mark
start
Wahlberg
working
did the
out.
whole training thing with James Corden. He's like, I go to bed at 7. My kids are off doing something. My wife's at a party. I'm at bed.
I'm sleeping.
I wake up at 3:30 in the morning, walk the dog. Then I go to the gym from 4 to 7. He's like, you work out for 3 hours? Fucking Rock is an 8-hour workout before he starts his fucking day.
Oh.
People do that just going to work.
Because his whole career is about him being swollen.
He
You know,
made it that way.
you know,
He
it's
likes
like
working out.
that's what I'm
He likes
saying.
being healthy.
Like his whole, you know.
But you can tell when he stops for a little bit because he gets kind of slender in the arms. You can tell with the shirts he wears. Like he got big again for the Red Notice one. But like I just watched an interview with James and he's not as big.
Right.
Like, and he has a taco truck that's tequila and tacos.
Well, you got to think Rock's been running up screen time, you know, all over the place.
Him and Kevin Hart.
Pleasure Cruise, you know, because he's
Jungle Cruise.
whatever Jungle
So
Cruise.
he got that Disney money, that Fast and the Furious money,
right. He's in Disney,
and now he's in Black Adam.
Right, but that's not out yet.
But he hasn't done production for it yet.
Right, that's.
They
I don't
just
even think
finally
that's in
finished the
filming.
script. I think. No, they showed a preview. Finally, a live action preview. So they did some screen time for promotion.
I didn't see. All I saw was the little animated.
No, they did.
Preview,
That
I
was
never
a year,
saw.
2 years ago, and then they did it again from this year's DC thing.
We showed it on the show, didn't we? 2 years ago.
When they did
We've been on a long time, doing this a long time.
Yeah, because it looked kind of like a God of War thing.
Surprised I'm not famous yet.
We're trying to get you there.
I don't know, just gotta.
Is the mic in the way? They can't see your
I
face.
can't see my beautiful face all the
You
time.
gotta turn your thing up so you can just talk from here.
So just talk from here. Well, I like talking into the mic, anyways.
No, they saw me got fat. They watched me just get bigger.
Might be. I need to shave. Right, that's what it is.
See, over here is always fine. It's just that right there that it gets out of control.
It's just out of control. I had
Like your hair grows so differently. Like you should have hair all the way down to your shoulders, but it stops at a certain length and goes slower. Your beard does the same thing. This side beard should be down lower, but it's like at perfect height. If you cut right here, it'd just be like a regular beard.
right. I was like what is it? It always used to drive me nuts, right?
I think you shaved at Christmas too, so it was a year ago.
I shave at Christmas, right? Because you go to Laura's and she's like, well, "When are you gonna shave that beard?"
That was a year ago, but
11
months.
Well, she hasn't done it like in a while, but it's just kind of like, it's like, if I want to look like Jesus Christ, by God damn it, I'm gonna look like Jesus Christ. Like, don't walk up and start judging me right off the fuck rip.
What do
You know, like,
pull something out.
yeah, like, you know, it's like, don't judge me right away. It's like, you know,
When he goes like this, he turns into Thor and all braids.
especially, she doesn't do it now because I'm home and disabled, right? You know, it's like,
But your
well,
beard's thick. Bob's is thin.
it's like, what the fuck, you know, who gives a fuck if I got a beard, right? Like, nobody looks at me, you know?
No,
Like,
I'm married.
right, even if I did voice acting, nobody would see the beard,
Right?
you know, so I'd
You
be...
see Jim Carrey when he's not working, that motherfucker.
Right, yeah, he's all bearded out. He's like,
Oh,
well,
Debbie Letterman now has a
you know.
nice old man beard.
I normally cut it and stuff just because it gets hot. It's like, yeah, it's like, fuck, man. It's
When you lay
just,
on your pillow, and you get that itchy part right there, and you're
it's
just
just,
like,
it's just hot. Like, I just need, I want it all gone so it can be cooler out, you know? I got shave my whole fucking body, but it'd take a lot of time, and there's just, because there's a lot of me, you know?
then you work at, yeah, but your wife's saying I'll shave your beard all the way.
No, yeah, I'm not allowed to be clean
No
shaven.
5 o'clock shadow.
No, apparently I don't look good that way.
Just enough to put ornaments in, like Beer Bon John.
That's right.
He's throwing his back out.
We could, right, well, because it's getting close to Christmas.
Well, no, he had to like.
We should hang the Christmas tree from my beard, you know?
He had the 5 o'clock shadow for the longest time, and he's decided he's gonna grow it back out.
Right.
Well, Iron Sanctuary's killing it.
All right. Huh?
Iron Sanctuary still has his.
I don't know who the fuck any of
It's
those
the one he
people are.
was with. Who did the thing?
Nope. Next
Oh, you
news.
just saw a lot of different bearded men with their stuff in. Britney Spears is in the news again. Britney Spears says she wants her church-going mother to go to jail for controversial abuse in the brutal Instagram post days after saying she secretly ruined her life.
All right. So now, I sent this to you not because of the news itself, right? Like, I'm glad Britney's finally on her own, blah, blah, blah. Good, great, grand,
You know, we should just not
Fuck
do
it.
this anymore.
right? I sent you this, right? So we could talk about the way they put it, right? wants to send her church-going,
That's the quote.
mother, right? Like it makes any goddamn difference if that bitch goes to church or not, right? Like you understand what I'm
Jeffrey
saying?
Dahmer used to go to church.
Right? Like what is that? Just because she goes to church, that bitch can't do some shady shit? Like, that's crazy. You hear all the time about how pastors are robbing the goddamn church.
It's Louis Vuitton because it's from my church appeal.
Right, and then you wanna her church going mother. How about just Britney's mother? How about we not bring her her
But that's what
religion?
it's like clickbait, and we got you to click on it.
No, I didn't click on it. I just sent it to you. I didn't click it.
But got us to click on it to read it.
But it drives me nuts.
I know the same thing happened.
You put
It's the
stuff
news.
to try to entice people. I get that, but it has nothing to do with the goddamn situation at hand.
In 2016, when that kid shut up the church, they put white male shoots up black church. And I'm like, what? I can't go there? I can't go to the church? Like, they have to, like, specifically say certain things. Said, some guy shut up the church.
Right.
No. They go like, no, this ain't gonna make the news. I'm just like, did you just segregate yourself? Like, you can't.
Right. The news doesn't go, hey, 14 people died because
Same thing we get with Florida Man. Florida Man,
right,
and blah, blah, blah.
Because a man. Well, even with Florida Man, right? And there's a lot of different types of Florida Man here.
Yeah, we don't pick the killing ones. We don't like those ones.
Florida Man got plenty different.
Fights alligator.
Different, races, backgrounds, ethnicity, religions.
It's just called Florida Man.
And we
based on
just
his
call
state.
him right. It's just called Florida Man. Florida Man or Florida Woman.
Based on their state. Because I look at the other states, you guys are fucked up, like serial killer shit. Remember that one we found when we were what they found in the basement? Fucking Nevada.
Eating motherfuckers.
Eating motherfuckers. We have a guy who fought an alligator for his dog.
Right, like you may get eaten here, but it's by the wildlife, not by the people.
Oh, there was that Miami case with the whole what was this, bath salts?
Well, that's drugs.
That was a mishap.
That's Florida drug man. Takes too many drugs and now thinks he's a zombie. And it's like, it's so crazy. It's like, oh, we shot him 10 to 8 times. He still didn't go down.
Nope.
Did you try knocking his ass out, boy? Because I don't care what kind of drugs you on, right? You remember The Rock in Journey to the Center there too?
Yeah.
He's like, he's about to get the thunder cookie, right? And then he punches the lizard, and the lizard didn't give a fuck. I don't think that would be the result if I stepped through
I'm tasing him. He's not going down.
What? Because to me, that's not like.
Well, no, there was a science behind some kind of chemical in the brain. So what happened? This guy went crazy. Was chewing on this guy's face, right?
Yeah.
I mean, like he had him like in a death block, hold him like this, shooting on the side of the guy's face. The cop kicked this motherfucker 4 times in the fucking face. I mean, fucking boot to face, all force.
Nothing.
Guy comes back up, fucking still bites the guy's face. The doctor said there's a blockage because your fight or flight simulation kicks in.
Right.
Because now you see people with guns around you. You're going to stop what you're doing to survive.
Right.
This guy did not. All his focus was eating this guy's fucking face no matter what happened to him.
He didn't give a fuck.
Something was blocking the fight or flight.
Fight or flight?
Fight or flight. But this motherfucker kicked him 4 times in the face because he was too close to shoot him to the other guy. And they finally they all tackled him and fucking held him down. And while they were holding him down, all he wanted to do was get up and bite the guy's face.
I don't know. I think our message here is don't do drugs, kids.
Don't. And he was like schizophrenic. But they think he was drinking pink thinner.
Go ahead, smoke some weed. If you get weird while you smoke some weed, try to smoke some weed with some friends. Don't be.
Hopefully it's weed that you're smoking.
Right.
That's salvia.
I mean, some people get weird on weed too.
You do?
See, me, I've only seen more like funny weird, right? Like, oh, I wanted to put some lemon juice in my Coca-Cola, right? It's like, oh, it's weird, but okay.
I barely can move when I'm.
I can't do shit. See, me, I want to work. All right, when I'm high, I want to get things done.
But you don't get high.
Well, I don't get.
I think the last time you got stoned was like I said with the Kool-Aid.
Was the Kool-Aid?
And I'm like, how was your weekend? You're like, I don't remember.
It was great.
I don't remember. I slept.
That's right. It was amazing. It didn't deal with you motherfuckers.
He just kept.
Just kept drinking.
Guy.
You know, as realistically the right. I smoke and not get high like that.
No. You go to sleep.
Right.
It's for your pain. Like I said, DJ has that bad pain, nerve pain, not even back pain all the time. So right when he finds that comfy spot in that bed, either his wife snores or his nerve damage is like, hey, guess what?
Yeah, 10, 15 minutes into that spot.
You're just like, ah.
It's like,
You close your eyes and then nerve damage is like, hey, and your like elbow, and you're like, what the fuck?
My hip will start hurting for no reason,
You get
or
up and go
the bottom of my foot, my ankle.
bottom of his foot.
Or I'll get like a bit of my wrist or shoulder. It's just weird. It's never like
What the pain's supposed to come from.
right.
Except your hip, actually, it is.
Like I smacked Bob one day, and not the hand I hit him with, but the other hand hurt. I'm like, that doesn't make sense.
I'm not smacking Bob no more.
Yeah, no,
And then he tried to tell you a story.
right.
So you're
Hospitalized.
hospitalized.
Hit me in the shoulder, and my ankle was broken. Like it didn't.
Hospitalized.
I couldn't walk right for a week because my ankle hurt, and it's just like this doesn't make
That's why
any
we can't have
sense.
on a podcast with you next to you because you just like DJ.
All right, because like I said, the big problem is like there's no cartilage in between the two of the discs, so they slide the wrong way, and they're tapping my spinal cord.
Quiet on set.
Hey, I'm in the middle of the show. Can I help you? Oh, you just okay? Just gonna hang up.
Wife.
Yeah,
At least you answered.
Right. Well, even if I was like famous doing voiceover acting, like you think I'm not gonna? It's like, hey, listen, we're gonna have to roll that back. That's my bad. The wife's calling. I'm not her, right?
If I don't answer, she's gonna keep calling.
That's right. Like I answer. I try to, especially like now that I can hear my motherfucking phone.
Hear the phone.
Right. Like if I can hear the phone, I try to make sure I'm to the phone.
She said, "Don't talk smack about me on the show."
By the time she calls, so it's not like, oh my God, what happened to my husband?
We would never, Kim.
Is he is he dead? Not alive?
She went straight to Facebook to watch us.
Oh yeah, well, because that's like even like when she's working, she's so good. I could call her a million times. She could be
She said, "Don't talk smack about
in the bathroom." I talk smack about her all the time.
She put a warning label.
I'm the one that's got to deal with her, so.
That's true. Our next news: Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson pitches himself as the next James Bond.
I see. We were talking about The Rock earlier. Is just he's just been doing so damn much lately.
He had a #1 song.
With Tech N9ne.
Which I hate that now. I'm like, you guys, like these kids are singing. I'm like, do you know who Tech N9ne is?
I feel like
I know who Tech N9ne is.
Why is she whispering? I can hear you. Yeah, because we're on a live show. Of course you can hear me. That's how the internet works.
Is she in the house?
No, she's at work. I could see the background on the video call. Oh, now she's flicking me off. Lovely. Love you too, honey. Is she? Well,
so our mics are working.
Yeah, our mics work great. That means she can hear me. But The Rock, no, he's been doing just.
His grandfather was a Bond villain.
He's been doing a lot lately. He's been all over. He's been Disney. He's been
Fast and Furious franchise for a while.
Basically anywhere The Rock can make money.
Yeah,
in
Disney
film.
a lot. He was in Tooth Fairy, Game Plan. He did some kids ones.
Get Shorty. He was the gay bouncer.
Oh yeah.
For Vince Vaughn.
Pain and Gain.
Yeah. So like he's been Tooth Fairy, Game Plan, like you said. He's been doing a lot,
Scorpion King.
Yeah. He did. He
Hercules.
actually did The Mummy.
Hercules.
And then Scorpion King, Hercules.
I like that story, Hercules, when they just told the story. He was the guy when he wasn't.
I always like the one guy who was trying to kill himself the whole time.
When he was walking with the arrows, he's just like, nah, I'm good. It's fine. It's not my time.
I guess today's not the day.
Bro, just went through all the arrows. Yeah. I like that version of it.
He's funny. He's funny in basically everything he's in, but he's always like a small part character. Like he's never the main.
Yeah.
You know, but he's hilarious.
And he just did Red Notice.
You've got a lot of actors though that they're not the main character, but they're always in the film. You know, like they're always somewhere, and they break the tension. You know.
Well, you'd say if there's a villain in it, it would be the main character, it would be the main villain and the main hero, right? Those are the two main characters,
So yes,
and everything else is supporting actors.
It's basically the main conflict. You know, you have your
The main arcs.
right. With every great hero, you need a villain, right? Or else the
villain's
hero's
only-
redundant.
What did Lex Luthor said? The greatest villain is only
You're only the
by his
greatest hero.
hero.
You're only the greatest hero because you have a great villain.
Or you have a great villain because you're the greatest hero.
You know, so. But
I like how like Superman's greatest villain is a human.
I think I think The Rock's a little bit too big to be a Bond. Maybe a Triple X.
See, I think the Bond's getting old, but I think you need a parkour type Bond because you would think that's more of a spy.
Parkour.
Yeah, like when Ryan Reynolds in just the movie we just watched, the way he did it as a thief.
Someone who's more lengthy and
Athletic, and
right.
you're supposed to do that whole jumping roof to roof thing. Like
more flexible.
even Pierce Brosnan, and you're kind of old.
I'd love to see The Rock try to, get his ass through some his big ass through some
Do
laser
Jackie
beams.
Chan type shit. You get what I'm saying?
You
Like,
know, right? Beat the guy up with the stapler.
Like I just watched Now You See Me. James Franco's little brother was doing that type of stuff. Goes to the window, grabs your coat, puts it behind your back, makes you stuck.
Oh yeah.
I think that's more of a Bond type thing now.
The kid
other than just your gadgets.
The kid they made look like he died in the first one.
Yeah.
Turned around, he didn't.
Yeah, but the way he would fight people when he would like tie you up.
Yeah. All right, next news. How much more news we got? We got lots of news. A little bit of news.
Half hour in, bud.
I don't even know where the news is.
It's all over the place. You sent me a lot.
Did I? I don't pay attention. I just send news. Like I have
Halo
a reason.
Infinite developer is already revaluing its stingy battle pass.
Yeah. So, as Halo
And 20th anniversary was launched.
supposed to go live
Monday.
in December
Oh, was it?
originally.
Well, they announced it for the 20th anniversary.
Right. Well, what they did was they put the beta for the the big open world beta, and everybody could download it and play it. But
It's supposed to be a multiplayer. It's supposed to be like
it hit the ground running hard.
It's supposed to be like
Apex.
Call of Duty and Apex. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, see, that was the thing because you have Call of Duty, you've got Apex, you've got all these battle royales, right? See, originally when Halo came out and Halo had, you have to think Halo had the multiplayer,
After what's it called?
Right.
007 came out.
right? And there was a lot of
It was Halo, then Call of Duty. Call of Duty finally got into it.
right.
When Call of Duty first came out, it wasn't multiplayer like
Well,
that.
and then the biggest things was PUBG, and then that's when Fortnite, Apex,
But the multiplayer game to play online against everyone was Halo. It wasn't Call of Duty. Call of Duty came later.
And a lot of people are saying it's feeling like the old school, Halo 2, Halo 3.
Fucking love it. That's what we did. All we did was play
but
online.
still, a fast-paced new,
Yeah, they have flying plane things. They have
all the vehicles are there, yeah.
vehicles.
Stuff like that. So
Cougar? It doesn't look like a cougar.
I don't know. You can play it.
Is that a Warhawk?
It's free. Like you can pull it up on your computer and play.
Still need an Xbox.
No, you don't. You don't need the Xbox anymore. All you need is the pass.
I don't have a pass.
It's like $15, bro.
Holy shit.
Like for a year or something, shit like that.
$60.
But still, a whole year for $60.
I still didn't pay $50 for my
For the PlayStation.
No,
Yeah. Oh, for Zelda.
Switch.
You got all kinds of things
Switch
you need.
is $3.99.
All kinds of things you need passes for. But I mean, so.
Oh, so there's still. I'll wait till this is done. But there's other news about Spider-Man.
Oh, that's it.
Oh, so
Bring it on.
they released a new trailer,
Uh-huh.
and it shows Electro, Sandman, Lizard.
Now, which Electro? Like the
Jamie Foxx.
proper Electro?
Jamie
or,
Foxx as proper Electro.
Or Jamie Foxx Electro when he was
No.
blue?
Nope, yellow. They even had the thing.
like with
No,
the
no.
checkered pattern,
Mhm.
right? And he was like, yeah, like yellow with checkered pattern.
Yeah, that one.
Had his little shock things. He couldn't fly because I don't know what all
Well,
that
he's flying
bullshit.
now because electricity.
Right, but I still don't like. He could hop,
This is
but
the more,
he couldn't. He
this is
could
the more
like
improved
jump.
Electro.
Right,
They
he
do
could
have
jump
this-
from spot to spot,
they
but
have
he
this
couldn't.
suit kinda- it's like the video game one. He was flying.
And no, he still wasn't flying.
Well, right,
In-
okay, let me explain it.
In the one with Jamie Foxx, right, the video game, he was flying, but the original character could
No.
not fly. He could hop from spot to spot using,
Well, now this is a different.
you know,
universe,
as
so
boost.
He can.
right, and he damn sure wasn't no blue.
No, this one's yellow.
Like, I don't know why he was
And
fucking
I think
bright
he's
blue like
basically
that.
Using electromagnetic,
Right.
like Magneto.
He was using, no, right, but he was using gauntlets on his hands.
Oh, this one's Jamie Foxx, yellow, but he still has like the other one from the other universe, not blue.
Fucking no.
But anyways, Sandman from Spider-Man 3,
Right.
Lizard.
He was done right. Lizard was fine.
Otto Octavius is in it, but now he's on the. It shows he's not on. He's with Peter Parker, not against him.
In, certain universes.
They showed the Green Goblin from Spider-Man, the one. So basically, Doctor Strange says all these characters die in their universe,
Right.
and he's like, "But I don't want to kill them." He's like, "I don't know what to tell you." So he tries to save them, but it shows one scene of Electro, Sandman, and Lizard coming at you, but it's only one Spider-Man. But then for some reason, here's Spider-Man, here's Lizard, and Lizard looks like he gets kicked, but there's nothing there. So like, people are like, I think you messed up."
Got kicked by another spider.
But you can't see. Remember, like in Avengers, they showed you Hulk, but he wasn't there. It was fake.
Right.
So they're showing you a scene, but they took out some elements.
Pulled
Like
the-
how did
right.
the lizard get kicked if there's nothing there? So now people are still speculating that there's gonna be multiple Spider-Men.
Pulled the Goku when he came through and punched fucking
Yeah, 'cause he
Bojack in the
jumps out.
face.
It's
Is just
basically, they
a
put it in slow motion. He jumps out and he goes, but there's no one there. Basically, if someone was swinging, they kicked them.
yeah. You know, I used to always hate that how they'd like put the ending of the movie in the
Or they
in the
put
trailer.
Oh, they put scenes that were not in the movie in the trailer.
See, no, that's fine with me. Right.
Now,
if
the
you
cool secret you're waiting for, you're like,
if you put
Where
scenes
is it?
that aren't there, that's okay. But
they
it's
did
like
that with Avengers.
when you put the ending right in the motherfucking, you know, trailer, it's like, oh my god, why am I watching this movie now? I've wasted 2.5 hours of my life
Wait, didn't I see
to
this before?
to see this ending that I saw in a trailer. Like I saw 15 seconds of it on TikTok. I saw the ending. This is bullshit, right? Like they didn't even try. So I don't know. Did you delete my cam? I'm
It's
deleted.
freezing.
I am frozen, man.
But yeah, now they're still speculating. Stop.
I don't wanna make me.
No, this thing's starting to piss me off now.
Oh.
I bring you back and it freezes still.
He's getting mad, folks. Get ready for the thunder.
Because it's starting to become bullshit. Stay.
I'm so confused. Bro, how crazy would it be if they started making like TikToks and meme of you throwing tantrums like you get mad? Stop it right fucking
You
now.
just keep freezing.
You should freak out. 3 people are watching.
Why are you freezing though?
They'll clip it and make memes of you. Josh just throws the desk. Meme is born. You turn into the panda that just smashes the keyboard on the fucking desk
I want to.
and fucking, you know. I saw this one. You know how I liked.
We're separate ones.
You
You
know,
still froze.
wait, I'm on both of them. Why am I on both of them? Oh,
You just keep freezing.
that's not a good look for you. But so I saw this thing, right? You know how I look at the things on TikTok that are like different stuff to be used,
Yeah.
right? I saw one. It's like a little bounce house for your controller,
Oh, I saw it. You threw it on the ground.
right? Right, and you put it in. You put your hands in the thing,
Square.
and right, if you get pissed, you throw the controller. The controller's fine. But I was looking at it. There seems like some flaws to it, right? Like the screen where you look through looks kind of thin. And with your luck, that's exactly what would hit the ground, right, and shatter that motherfucker. You
It
know?
is.
Huh?
It is.
It's like I don't know how you'd be able to put your whole mouse, mic, all of your. You'd have to live your. You'd have to live your whole life wrapped in bubble wrap, right? Like
I still break something.
still break things, get mad, throw the fucking screen, get up, fuck this TV, and rah.
Need a new TV.
Need a new TV.
So apparently KFC's new delivery system means you can get your food faster.
They're just gonna shoot the chicken into my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Just sit there.
On November 16th, KFC announced it will be rolling out a new delivery system processing chicken lovers shorter wait time and faster access to their favorite buckets and sides. Drive-through wait times are at an all-time industry high, increasing by nearly a minute across the industry.
Bro, I love KFC, right? But they're expensive as fuck. And they don't really do like a chicken tender meal like Bud's does.
That's true.
Right? Like Bud's is known for their chicken tender, like, you know, their chicken tender meal. My favorite is Mom used to get, Bob's mom.
Yeah.
Used to get like the cold chicken from Bud's. Like the leftover chicken, right? They'd put it in the fridge and stuff like that, and you could just go get boxes of cold chicken for like $10.
Yeah.
And feed like 30 people. You know, we just fucking eat cold chicken. Like, we didn't need the chicken to be hot. Like,
I eat cold chicken.
Long as it's cooked.
People
I
look at
don't,
me funny.
you know.
Like,
Why are you eating chicken cold? Well, bitch, because it's good.
Like any food. Like, why do you heat your food up? Is it cooked? Yeah, I don't need to heat it up.
Right. As long as it's cooked, I don't give a fuck if it's cold.
No.
I mean, some things I do prefer hot. You know, like chili, I like chili warm. You know, obviously,
I
stuff
eat
like
anything cold.
stuff like that. Well, the problem with chili is like if you eat it cold, the grease congeals at the top.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Right, which is actually the best because then you can scrape that shit off and throw it away, and you're getting less grease in your food, which is nice. You know, so
cold pizza, cold soup. I'll cook my soup and then put it in the refrigerator.
yeah. See, that's just fucking weird, right? Because I need to put crackers in it. If it's cold, the crackers won't move through it properly.
No, I mean like
You know,
it cools down, and then I'll eat it, but not like when it becomes like lukewarm.
I'll just set it down and go have a cigarette. Like, you know what? Fuck it, cigarette time. All right, next news.
You want to own an NFL team?
What?
Do you want to own an NFL team?
What team? Right? Because if I
Packers
could,
offering a rare chance to purchase stock and franchise.
if I could own some Dolphin stock, you know,
That's not going out. The soup is meant to be hot.
like if I could
I
own,
like cold soup.
if I could own some Dolphin stock, that'd be worth the $3 it'd take to buy them.
$3.
You know. So.
You're an asshole.
Oh. How much is stock in who is it? Green Bay? What's
I don't know. I didn't read it.
you didn't read it. It's
It's
$5.
talking about like six stockholders or something.
That's crazy. We need money. Send us your change. You know, we'll send you a little pin that says you own stock in this.
Well, it's enough they don't pay taxes. So.
You know, the worst part about that is like now you're gonna get motherfuckers like talking to the team. Hey, we own 97 cents of you. Like, you know, like they do when they pay taxes and have to deal with police officers.
When I had Apple stock, they sent me meeting things, like whatever happened during the meeting for the shareholders.
Oh yeah, you could go to meetings.
Well, no, they sent me an email what happened during it because I was a shareholder.
That's right. Everybody ate chicken and touched each other, and then
That's what happened.
realized, I'm so rich. Like, thanks.
Thanks, shareholder.
Thanks for the update. You know, I'm glad you sent that email of I need to know what whatever was doing. Like, it's just gross. Where were we?
It has been 11 days since Christmas.
Christmas is already passed.
Water your Christmas tree, or else. We're in U.S. safety group and alarming alert.
Now, I sent this because it sounded like a threat to me. Right? You know I don't like being threatened. Okay, first off, don't tell me how to live my fucking life.
Well, a dry Christmas tree burns faster than newspaper.
Right. Now, the original reason they used to say this, right, is now people use lights, and a lot of times the lights are normally fine, and they are hot, but they're normally fine, and will be, you know, because most people don't keep their house at fucking 90 degrees and then put hot lights on the tree. You know, you get
actually do up north.
Right. Well, up north and stuff, not here.
Here, we want that bitch at a nice 70.
Well, but originally, the way they would light Christmas trees is they'd use fucking candles,
And put
right, and put the candles in the fucking Christmas tree.
and not water your Christmas tree.
And not water the goddamn Christmas tree.
You know
And
how
then
fast
when
the
it's
pine tree burns?
right, and, you know, then the tree sets on fire, and the whole house is fucked. The dog's dead. And, you know, it's a mess.
And all the toys
You
are
know.
wood
Right.
because you're putting. If you're lighting candles in your tree, your toys are wood.
Right,
I'm sorry.
right.
They're wooden cars.
You
and
had
all
a
that.
pet rock named Steve.
Yeah.
You know, it was old. But you should still take some precaution. If you're going to use a real tree, yes, water it. You know, I prefer fake trees because the real trees tend to attract spiders and shit. You know, the fake trees don't really have that effect so much.
No, it's fake.
It's fake, you know. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, I just thought we had to show it to the Christmas tree soon. She's gonna make you.
After Thanksgiving,
I know
she's gonna make you. No, she reminds me that the Christmas tree has to go
Then
up.
you go right here.
And then I go over here and I get it out and I put it up.
You decorate
You
it.
know, and then I get yelled at
You decorate it.
I wanted to decorate it with you with my infinite time that I don't have. You know,
Oh shit, she can hear you.
of course she can hear me. These are all things I don't say things behind my wife's back that I have not said
expressed
to her
this
face.
She just didn't have time to listen.
You know, like, right, she ain't got the time to listen. She's a very busy woman. You
When's
know?
her time?
When you're important in so many people's fucking lives,
Or you're just so good at your job that other people want you to do their
Well,
jobs too.
that makes you important in
That
people's
does
lives.
make you important.
You know,
Until they turn your back on you and
I tell her all the time. I was like, you know, you're very knowledgeable. You're very
She is.
strong. Stuff like that. You
she's
are
smart.
very important in a lot of people's lives. So that has to pull you a lot of directions.
You make their lives easier.
Yeah.
Usually people say thank you, but okay.
I know.
I'm well aware. Doesn't mean you should talk shit.
I'm well aware of all the beautiful things I am. Beautiful, strong, sexy,
I
big
don't
truck
need
driving
you.
woman.
I'm independent.
I'm independent. I don't need you to tell me I'm beautiful. I know it.
the highest low self-esteem person I knew.
Moving on.
That was Amanda. She can call herself ugly. You couldn't call her ugly. But yeah, I'm the hottest bitch you ever fucking seen. You just put yourself there. I know. I can.
It's okay if I do it.
Snoop Dogg taking drive-thru orders at fast food restaurant chain.
See, now when I saw this, all I could think of was yeah, what you want on your Big Mac?
What you do?
That comment was before the nice things.
Well, also, thank you. She's our number one fan.
So, but I was like, I feel like if you're Snoop Dogg, right, you're not in the drive-through because you need the money,
No, you
right?
probably have an investment.
You're just
in it.
you're bored or you're bored,
Oh, they're gonna tell you no.
right?
You
It's
know,
like,
walking to Burger King, like, hey, can I try that?
right? Can
Can I ask my manager?
I work here for maybe like an hour or so and see what's going on? Like
We
do
think
drive-through
that, but
orders.
what we don't know is that like their managers go ahead of time and make a deal with corporate or
Right,
some
right.
shit. Like
Hey, Snoop's coming down. Maybe
or James
let him work
Corden's
the.
producers go down to wherever they're at. They're like, hey, can James and Snoop take over for a day? Is it okay with corporate? I'm telling you.
Can they
You
flip
just
some
think they
burgers
just walk
and-
in.
I
No, they
know.
don't just walk in. They plan it.
The worst part is like those people had lives before they were famous, right? Like Morgan Freeman wasn't famous until he was almost 40.
He was already old.
Right? He was already old.
Well, then I say Al Rickman didn't get his shit. It was Die Hard. And
Right.
he was 50 something. But also, you gotta think they don't tell you they did acting in London and like the Broadway and stuff
Right,
before they
but
hit the big screen.
That's what I'm saying. Actors, you think they're just born and you're not.
Well, they're doing plays and stuff. Even Denzel Washington was doing plays.
Doogie Howard. Fuck, I can't. Neil Patrick Harris. You're not Neil Patrick,
Well, he did music.
right? No, but he was always in that line.
Oh, like Blossom, him. Jonathan Taylor
Right?
Thomas.
Started out as
Some of them become famous and then become regular people, like
Right.
Declassified. He was famous, and then now he works at a regular job.
It's like, well, fuck, I got to do something now because I'm not famous no more.
Or someone's brother takes all their money. Dane Cook.
That's right. Now I got to work extra so I can make some money back.
I didn't know this, but Will Smith was in jail right before he did Fresh Prince.
Mm-hmm.
And he also had all his shit taken away because of taxes.
Right? He
He
didn't know.
like, or something like that.
Yeah, but I mean, it's
He
like
just wrote a book.
that's why even meeting Jason David Frank, it was like I just wanted to talk to the guy like he was a normal person. I wasn't I'll be like, oh my God, the White Power Ranger.
Green. He's mine. You're he.
You know, I just
Depending when you
wasn't
started watching him.
depending on, yeah.
He's the Red Ranger. Like, oh.
He's the Red Ranger.
You're into Zeo. Oh,
He's the
you're
Black
a
Ranger.
Zeo. You're a Zeo fan.
I liked when he was the Black Ranger and
I
Dino
still
Thunder.
got Tommy, aren't you a little old to be a Power Ranger?
That was rude.
That's so rude of her.
I'd have smacked the bitch. I'd have been like, do I look too old? And then he
He's
morphed.
in good shape still.
You know,
He's still,
yeah.
He's 50. He's still in good shape.
Still in good shape. Well, he does the MMA and stuff like that.
No, he just
Unless he's just
finished The Legend of the White Dragon. He just did another movie.
What other news we got? We got
Shareholders called for Activision Blizzard CEO Bobby Kotick to resign
Wasn't Activision and Blizzard just in the news a few weeks ago?
yesterday.
Yesterday? No, it
No,
was
Monday. When I looked it up, Roblox bought him out.
no, but I mean, the CEO was in. Like we talked
Well,
about.
that's what they're probably trying.
I remember we
to
talked
resign.
about they remastered WoW, like World of Warcraft. They
It just was in the
remastered.
news that Roblox bought him out or some stupid shit like that, or someone.
That's crazy.
And now the CEO Bobby, the group of shareholders holds 4.8 million shares, is asking him to resign.
Well, and like that's the other problem because roadblocks and stuff like that. That's for kids.
They're asking to resign because of sexual misconduct at the company.
Misconduct is, I believe, is probably the word.
Misconduct, including sexual assault and the R word. Yeah,
The R word.
the R word. Rhymes with grape.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Ooh. Well,
I want him out. I
that's
don't need
it.
no more Weinsteins.
Goodbye, Mr. Birdie.
Someone on Twitch said, I want to become famous. Buy followers. That's not how you do it.
Buy the followers.
We like what do they call it? Organic.
Organic.
We
Yeah.
like the organic followers.
We like to prove this is the way not to do this.
Yeah.
The long, hard road. How Mad Pat started out was he started out in his fucking basement or his closet. So
Closet, running scripts.
I think we're already we're well past closet.
Yeah. We started in the kitchen.
Okay, well,
With a
so
Sony video camera.
that sucks for that guy. You know,
I feel sorry for these people who are victims of this, but I really wish they would come out sooner.
no.
Like, especially in this day and age, I couldn't imagine what they're going through. But now it's not like then when you're afraid to come out because no one will believe you.
Right.
Everyone will believe you at this point.
I don't know. It's
Like, you should get justice.
it's a rough subject. It's something I don't.
It definitely is.
You know.
Even recently, what happened with Kesha, and they still did not take her away from her manager. She could not make music. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right,
she
right, like
finally got
that's-
free though, but like everything that happened to her,
It was such
she
a
went
big
to court
process.
and got thrown
yeah.
out of case. Like, it's sad. It's so
Fucking
sad.
crazy. All right, moving
Read your
on.
contracts, people. Read your contracts.
Right, for the love of God.
And Brittany just recently. It's not assault, but it's still a mental.
Well, yeah, it's mentally damaging.
Yeah,
you
not
know,
sexually, but mentally
not
assaulting.
not being able to control your own life.
She went far beyond Dave Chappelle.
That's right.
And she owned nothing of hers, including herself.
Right. They even own the rights to her name or anything like that.
Amazon will stop accepting Visa gift cards in the UK starting January 19th.
See, now that to me is crazy. Visa's been a big card company for a long
issued
time.
credit cards are too high.
Card issues. They're probably talking to like fraud, people getting their shit
Yes.
stolen, stuff like that.
There's a lot of returns and stuff because of it.
Right. It's like, well, I
And
didn't
their
order
high
this.
fees. Visa's high fees to be charging the card online. Wow.
I was like, a lot of people use Visa here. Most of your like bank cards and stuff are Visa.
MasterCard or Visa, yeah. But these are gift cards. I guess still the fees are getting charged. Oh no,
Yep.
credit cards. My bad. Not gift cards, credit cards.
Yeah.
Well,
people
credit's
shit.
different than debit,
Right.
including Visa debit cards.
I'm just saying, like that's absolutely
Okay,
insane.
you can still use Visa debit cards and other debit cards,
Bank
like
cards.
MasterCard and Amex and Eurocard.
Right. It's the
But you
credit
can't
cards.
use credit cards in the UK.
That's crazy. I don't know. I think using the whole, like even using a gift card is just a pain in the dick because then you got to put in the whole gift card number.
Oh yeah.
You know, and then they were like, oh, well, when's it expires? Like, well, when you take the fucking money off of it because it's a gift card. right? That's why I always preferred like hard money and going to
Well,
a
I'm
place
glad
to
they
pick up an
different-
item.
Well, no, I'm glad that they have Visa gift cards and stuff now, because it used to only have to be specific for that store.
Right, right. You had to get Blockbuster. Well, but that's a long time ago.
Well, no,
You're old.
Walmart.
Right. Well,
Kmart,
even now, if you get a Walmart credit card, you can only use it at Walmart. You can't use it anywhere else. You only use it at Walmart.
That's good still. You can still establish some kind of credit.
Or if you get like, say you get the booby store card. I can't remember what it's called. I just normally call it the Big
Victoria's
Booby
Secret.
Store. No, Victoria's Secret is not the Big Booby Store. They only have little titties at Victoria's
Rainbow?
Secret. No, I can't. I forget the name. The point is when you have the card for there, that's where you can use the card. BrandSmart. You get a card for BrandSmart. You can only use it for things at BrandSmart.
But if it's credit card, establishes credit.
Right. If it's a credit card, it's Torrid. There you go. That one. The Big Booby
She
Store.
knows.
Well, yeah, she's got big boobies. That's where she goes. Of course,
Yeah, but at least I established some kind of credit.
Right, but you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, you have a credit card for those places, but
You can only use them at those.
can only use them at those places
Well, and
versus like a
online.
Capital One card you can use everywhere.
That's from a bank. Or Apple.
Technically.
Or Apple card or
Right.
a current card.
Well, Apple, blase. All right, what's next on?
Last news, Elon Musk sold another $973 million of Tesla shares to pay for taxes after exercising more options.
So basically, Elon's fucking broke.
He's paying taxes on something.
He need to pay the taxes on the.
Well, he acquired 2.1 million shares worth $2 billion at the Tuesday closing price.
Weren't they talking about trying to make an underwater road between here and like fucking Europe or some shit with Elon Musk? Like doing a tunnel from here to there
Well,
that you could drive.
his shares were worth $2.2 billion, so he had to pay taxes on it, which was the $973 million.
So he sold some shares off so he could pay less taxes and have
Pay
the money.
taxes on it, yeah.
And Jesus, I can't stand rich people problems. Oh no!
Hey, they're still gonna get them in jail though.
I need this. Yeah, but he
Here's
turned.
the issue.
He's going to turn around and pay it, and then they're not. They're not going to be like, "Oh, you're going to jail right now if you don't get us this money."
It's not just money; it's assets. It's tied up in assets.
Right.
Like he's close to having. He's the billionaire, but it's not in his pocket.
Right. You go to Elon Musk
He
right now,
owns
tell
so
me,
many
give me your
shares.
wallet, and he ain't got no cash on
He
him.
owns so many shares in this company. He owns this private company. You know what I'm saying? Like the one guy said, if you have cash in your pocket, then you're not making any money because it's not all passive income. If
Right.
you have assets, you could own a hotel, or you can own a residential apartment complex.
Facts of life are is Elon Musk ain't got no cash in his goddamn pocket, anyways.
Like the time that
Right.
was it? I want to look at Jay-Z when he looked at a dollar bill confused. I want to do that when he was going through his stack.
Ew,
He was
what the fuck is this? Hasn't seen a $1 bill since he was fucking 15 or so.
Well, even that, more rich. What's his name? Puff Daddy and fucking Biggie. And more money, more problems, bro.
That's right.
Because you got to pay your lawyer, your financial advisor, your own. Fuck, what is that? A CPO. Someone who does your taxes and all that.
Yeah, fuck all that.
Yeah, you got to pay for all that. You got to make sure they're not stealing from you.
I just make my wife do my taxes.
Do you think they actually going like, honey,
Hey, pay bills.
Ben Affleck? Like his wife's like, did you pay the light bill? No, he didn't fucking pay the light bill. Someone else pay the goddamn light bill. Here's how much money is this.
Honey, did you pay the light bill? What's a light bill? The thing that makes the lights stay on.
No, not in New York, in Georgia.
Which estate?
Well, we're not staying at that one.
Right.
No, North Dakota.
One that was only $5 because nobody's there.
It's solar panel.
Right.
Did you?
Like lives off the grid.
Did you pay this year's property tax? It went up. It went up.
Yeah.
No, they don't fucking know. No,
all three places.
The CPO fucking pays all the bills. He's there like calls you and says you're broke.
Right. That's
After your manager took 15%.
That's the only time the call is a bad call. It's like, hey, you ain't got no more money. Like,
I fucked up your investing.
That's right. We did this
My
wrong.
Dogecoin didn't do what I thought it would.
All you got audited? Don't worry about it. You know, it's
His
fine.
business is closed now.
Yeah.
You're,
Like, what the fuck?
you're in jail for tax
We had
evasion.
to sell everything off so we could fucking buy dog food.
fucking
You
what's
know.
tempting to fucking
You
do.
know.
Zach and Cody.
Then we went to jail because we couldn't feed all of our animals that we procured in our fucking giant zoo.
Now we have to pay property tax because we don't have agriculture.
PETA's making us go to jail. Like it's
Now they want to pay back taxes on the property because we didn't pay taxes because we had a zoo.
why are they dragging my Lambo out of the front yard?
I own that.
That's paid for. You know, that's
well, it's yours. It's
right.
theirs now.
It's theirs now because
Why are they showing the house
sell it.
off?
Right,
Who's
right.
this realtor?
Oh man.
Wait, the bank's. I own the bank. Why is the bank taking my?
Or you keep working, so
Oh, that wasn't Super. Was it? What was it? Superman? Batman versus Superman. Like, how'd you get the house back? He's like, I bought the bank. Oh. Okay. I guess.
I took care. Are you gonna complain? Right? Like, it's yours.
It showed
so
me
shut
like
up.
it was like a comic strip. It's like the Justice League would pay for it. He like looks over at Batman, looks back at the other guy. Batman's just standing there. The Justice League.
Yeah.
We'll pay for
Batman pays for everything.
it.
know.
You buy in a fucking reporter's salary.
Superman owns a fucking farm. I don't know what he's paying for.
One man.
You know.
That's cheap labor.
That's right. Well, he ain't got much of a choice. He can't afford to pay nobody. Farm doesn't make any goddamn
You
thing.
could if you fucking went to it.
You know.
Plant all those corn.
Plant all those corn.
He can get that bitch ultimate sunlight. He can water it with his breath. He can like.
All right. I've had enough of you for today.
Sure, then.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. Don't forget we have audio versions on Anchor FM, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts, and wherever you get your podcasts needs. Also, don't forget that it is November, and November is Stomach Cancer Awareness Month. It's also Thanksgiving month, which means our charity for this month is Feeding South Florida. I guess because we live in South Florida, and they didn't have a charity called Feeding the World.
No, they didn't. I looked.
See? And next month will be December, and it'll be Toys for Tots again.
It will be.
And I'll get to remind people not to wrap their fucking gifts before they send them to the Toys for Tots.
And maybe we'll try to do a giveaway because it's Christmas and New Year.
Just a waste of goddamn paper. And don't forget we have 2 days we do this. We do this on Tuesday between the hours of 10 and 12 p.m. 10 a.m. and 12 p.m. Hey, you always want the world for me.
Eastern time?
It's never Eastern Central Time.
Not Central
On
Eastern.
Fox. No. Whoops.
No.
That's not right. That's not right.
Whoa.
Never Fox. Never
Never
Fox.
Fox.
Da-na-na, da-na-na. No.
Unless it's Sunday, we can watch Family Guy and fucking
Right.
Simpsons.
Also, on Wednesday between the hours of 4 p.m. and 6 p.m., which is our talk show after dark now because it's actually dark.
The #1 podcast in this room.
That's right. Am I missing anything?
That's it.
That's it.
We'll see you next week.
Toodaloo, motherfuckers.
Stay tuned.